Daniel, hurry!
Please select destination.
What's up, hey? Allie magnetized my keys and stuck them to the I-beam on the ceiling of the main atrium in the hall. You wouldn't happen to have any warframes that can fly, would you? Well, yeah, I'll be right there. I was wondering, as I often do, once this loop is finally closed, however that happens, what's next for Earth? I know 2000 is pretty far back in your past, but can you tell me anything about what's in store for our little planet? I don't think I should, honestly. If you're forewarned about what's coming, you might try to change it, and that can mean that I could never exist. Only selfish, but I like existing. Oh, like everything you've done hasn't changed the future. You might have changed little details, but the big ones have stayed pretty much the same. I think the new universe knows what she's doing. Knows what she's doing. There's more going on than just blind particles mucking about. Exactly. The meaning we make isn't just a comfortable delusion, but there's always a voice whispering to you, insisting that none of this matters. Maybe the big cosmic throwdown isn't between good and evil, but between meaning and meaninglessness. Damn, that's deep. I'm going on record to say the glam rocker is fine. The glam rocker, the fuck? I'm going on record to say the glam rocker is fine. The glam rocker is lovely. Odio la puta guitarra. Guitarra. La puta. Odio la puta guitarra. Yo, wanna play my game? It takes place in the future. If it's ready, I'm ready. Oh, it's ready. Here goes. You stand in the middle of the electrical lab with now free Zabir. He looks at you. There's no time to waste. Follow me. Actually, there's no time to waste. Follow me. He leads you through corridor after corridor. He knows this story like the back of his hand. Every guard and their movements. Ask Zabir about the rats. Zabir is shocked. The rats found you. That's amazing. It works. Check it. Zabir holds up an interestingly embossed gold whistle. Rat Queen gave it to me. We need to find her. Rat Queen? Really? Really, brother? She gave me the whistle. The rats listen to it. She's my friend. She's not always nice, but she cares. Sounds familiar too. Any resemblance of real people is either. Any resemblance to real peoples are. Any resemblance to people real or imagined is merely coincidence. With Zabir's help, you zigzag through the asteroid's corridors. You definitely dodge guards and security cameras. Eventually, you come to a large door. Zabir's signals get low. You both crouch down to sneak into the ship's hangar. Crouch into the shadow of the pillar. Rainier can be heard nearby. What do you do? Look around. A railjack is parked in the center of the hangar. The ramp into the railjack is blocked by a guard. On the other side is a dozen Grenier busy playing a raucous game of dice. A few feet in front of you, it's a control panel. There's a desk with a control panel. Use the control panel. One more time. The rat whistle. Zabir picks up the whistle and plays a long note. You hear nothing but breath. You sit and wait, but nothing happens. No rats. Zabir shrugs. Then you hear it. A crunching sound, like chewing. Suddenly, rats are bursting out of the vents all around the hangar. The Grenier guards shriek like school children and open fire. Bullets are everywhere. The rats have the guards distracted. What now? Zap the ramp guard. Okay. Zabir waves at you to get the hangar doors open. Open the hangar doors with a control panel. You sneak over to the control desk and try to operate the console while doing your best to stay hidden. You manage to trigger the bay doors open. Distracted by the rats, the guards don't even notice. You sense your chance to sprint to the railjack. You look at Zabir and say, I hope you know how to fly this thing. And Zabir says, I don't, but do you? You have the power on the ship, and just as you're about to press the button to bring up the ramp and close the door, Zabir says, wait, we can't leave him. You're right, we need to save him. Seconds later, dozens of rats stream through the ship. Zabir looks at you and screams, Go! The ship lifts off, and the Grenier open fire, but their bullets bounce off the mighty railjack as it exits the hangar. As rats scurry around the bridge, you look at the vastness of space. Then you confidently say, "Railjack, engage!" As the railjack flashes off into the distance. Finn. Yeah, whoa. Too intense? Yes, and I loved it. Pretty good. So about that inventory audit, boy. Took you five goddamn minutes. Minerva out here proving you can win wars in two ways. Just saying. Uh-oh. How many rolls of duct tape would it take? Stop the void leak. Saying I patched the hole in the wall in the bar. Okay. When you're done that, there's a rip in Albert membrane you should look at. Good look at. Future has problems. What? The fuck? Hey, Drifter. I don't know how to describe it, but it feels like my blood is electric. I haven't felt this inspired since I first got the band together. I hope I can do them proud, wherever they are now. I didn't know how I was going to move forward without them. Until now, Astrid used to give me so much shit whenever I wouldn't get out of bed. They were such good friends, never let me wallow in my moods, you know? Even if I insisted that's all I ever wanted to do. I wish that shit but understood the kind of beautiful people he took out of this world. But that's exactly why we carry on in their absence. And with Lizzie, and because of you, I think we have the strength to do it. I wake up and the world feels great. No golden light to start my day. I hear my voice, but it's just a dream, like a memory fading in the beam. I think it's wonderful. Got a mirror to make Lizzie one of his weird ice cream sundae creations yesterday. It was a color that does not exist in nature. I think it was more gummy bear than actual ice cream. Had all these chocolate toppings all over it. And fried sprinkled burst. I don't know what the fuck. I never thought I'd hear a guitar purr. She was just so happy. I didn't even realize for a solid 2 minutes that I was smiling ear to ear. Anyways, not really sure what I'm going to do with that, except just say thanks. The fuck is TTYS? I didn't get that one. What's TTYS? Fuck. Nova. Kaya. None of us will ever judge you. What happened to you is complete personal violation. Someone violated your trust and tried to humiliate you. You are vulnerable and you were betrayed. Your world is pulled from under you. Was pulled from under you. People looked at you differently. Do you see why I needed to get away? It's like, what happened to me had never happened to anyone. It made headlines. People mocked me for pretending I was a victim of something when it was my own choice to share that photo. You can't even look up my name in the student database without thinking of that STB, slutty teacher's pet. And you guys will find the picture too, and none of you will ever look at me the same again. Like, any respect, gone forever. I have to get out. I have to move forward to a time and place where I was smart enough to leave this all behind. There's nothing more I can say. Okay, there will never be a moment where any of us judge you for this. There will never be a moment where any of us judge you for this. There's nothing more for me to say. We've all done things we regret. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by its tail. If you whore leg, go. I'm gonna go with this. It's a bit more grounded. Like, yeah, there's going to be some judgment at some point, some way. Humans are like that. We just work with it. Ugh. There can be judgment, but that's okay. Well, not really okay. It's just we'll find ways to bear it. Alright. Strength to bear any trial or tribulation is what we look for in life. Maybe one day you can tell me the biggest regret you have. Maybe I will. I have lots of time after all. It's a promise. It's a promise. You're not alone in this world. We're all taking chances on other people. Real shit. I can't help but wonder why Nisi would think I would think. I can't help but wonder why Nisi would think she knew we were stuck here. The thing if she knew we were stuck here. I hope she'd be happy that we settled our issues. Did she know you two falling apart? She was perceptive more than most. More than we trained her to be. Last time we spoke, she was on a secure line. And that weird-looking greasy weasel of hers was probably listening in. At this point, we were still technically together, but things were going south fast. I bet good money she knew. She could hear it, even if we didn't know at the time. Could you tell if she was him yet? The man in the wall. She sounded like a little girl, if that's what you're asking. Knew what to say and how to say it. But all good hostage takers know when to make them captive birds sing on command. That doesn't mean anything about when or how this indifference took her, or who was driving her body when we spoke to her that day. I don't know who finds a gun and punches it in the redacted face, but I'm gonna try. She sounded stressed. You can hear it. Stressed about what? A fugitive. And Trotty. At the time I figured it was just a local drug dealer or resistance leader. Barely even mentioned the freaking monster toaster TV zombies. You'd think that would have come up more. What? I think she'd lost her arm at that point. No way to know, I suppose. Did she tell you were coming to Holvania? Hello, hells no. City was under lockdown, remember? Total covert ops us sneaking in. We told her we'd be on a mission elsewhere. Then we were deploying in her lockdown city. Then we both told each other the biggest lie of all. We said, don't worry, she'll be fine. She was not fucking fine. At least we did tell her once at least one last truthful thing before we hung up. Yeah, He did. Which was? You're our baby girl. Nothing will ever change that. We will always love you, no matter how far away you go. I'm sure she still knows that, no matter what really happens to her.
Please select destination.
What was your life like at the cathedral before Trotty showed up? No. Where'd you grow up, Mary? I would have thought the language that gave it away, but I remember that you are not from my world. As I would note, ha! I am from La Cité de la Lumière, the capital city of the country called Galles. In the grand scheme of the world, it is not too far from Holvania on a map. I wonder if my cathedral still stands in 1999. What an interesting thought. I could really ask two friends. They're pretty well traveled. Two of my friends, they're pretty well traveled. I think they even mentioned they've been to that city. Oh no, do not bother. It is simply a silly notion. I do not know how sad I would be if to think it gone. Simply I'm curious, non? I want to know how tout se existe. All there is to know. I think that is why La Cathedral, that is why Cardinal and I were destined to meet. Oui, and Atais, yeah? Ah, oui, my story. I was born in a rich family. Which might surprise you. The bourgeois class were closer to the Oregon than not. But when I was born, I was deformed. With mes pieds torts et inutile, inutu, inutu, inutilisables. Oh, ma mère could not have that. There were appearances to be maintained, oui? Standards to be kept. So that's what had to be done. Poor, malformed Mary. I was brought to La Cité de la Lumière, where certainly I would perish upon the streets, and was abandoned to die. How old were you? Just a baby? 6, 7? Oh my god, no. Not 6, 7. 6, 7, girl, no. That's not right. Oh, I'll see you survive. The church picked her up, of course. What made me undesirable for ma mère, made me quite popular amongst the other children. What is more pathetic than a children without pieds, oui? I can earn more a day with open palms than they would rob in a week. If it was this that led to my being found on the streets by one of Les Suez de Sol, they offered to take me in. What about the other children? You have such a kind heart. Obviously, they could not take them all, but I did not forget my friends. I would to return every week with my salary, and whatever scraps I could gather from the kitchen or the others. I took as good care of them as I could, as long as my friends remained. Many died of viral tuberculosis. Several moved away, some died by fighting or violence. Most found honest work and grew, raised family of their own. Some would even find the some would even some would even stop by the cathedral to see me. It warmed my heart. I felt guilt for a long time that I was taken from the streets when others were not. Some days I still do. When I remember all of those who have died around me, when I'm the one who lived, I feel the same. But we can't do that to ourselves. We have to keep fighting to improve things when we can. You've done your best to help others with what you were given. Others lifted you up. You're trying to lift others up. Now that you've been given that opportunity. Really, that is it, precisely. I have been lifted upon the raft, and now I must do so for others. Merci, but now I must go. Why are you spending so much time with the Kavia, Road? Well, I find the most unequivocally sad and pathetic creations I have ever met in all of the Void Damn Origin system. Lab animals. Animals outbreaks. You threw animals into the damn void when they came out yabbering in your made-up children's language. You told your butler to euthanize them, always leaving everyone else behind to do his dirty work. But I digress. You're asking me why I sit and talk to them, especially the bird. It is simple. But I think I would like you to guess. I want to see if you can work it out. Especially the bird. It is simple. He has keen observations on the people around him. He does. And his observations are quite useful, but nothing I would not have reached myself within a few moments of my own. What are you saying? What you are saying is, in a slightly kinder and more roundabout way, is that you believe I'm using the large bird for my own ends, is that? No, but you are not alone in your opinion of me. Not alone in the slightest. I could kill it as a voice actor, really. I'll do anything for her, but she won't even go to Epstein Island. Hey, I'm gonna drop it like the Epstein files. I was assisting M. Lloyd in his library. Replacing books upon the shelves, though he insisted that those bizarre flying contraptions could do the deed instead. And I came across a curious volume of detailing children's tales set in fictional world penned by Eulalia and Shati. Noticing that the author shared the last name of our Cardinal de Monch, I immediately set the copy aside for myself. I believe I know the book you're referencing. I would suspect, judging by the horrible look that M. Lloyd gave me, his insistence I replace the book immediately, lest I upset you, that you do know something of it, yes. The Tales of Duviri. That I received quite an exhausted, long-suffering explanation from M. Lloyd regarding what you've endured. There is a particular matter I would like to inquire, if, of course, it is not too troubling to do so. No, I love lore dumping. I fucking love it. My question is related to the nature of conceptual embodiment. It is, after reading it, detailed to me that this book was intended to teach children to prevent their emotes from interacting with the void. Strong emotions when interacting with the void can cause serious problems. For for what little good it did, especially in my case. So it seems, I have met the Kavya, I have been told of void angels, I have seen the murmur firsthand, and such is the nature of my curiosity. I have come to wonder this aloud, to see if you might be able to expound upon it. When the void is given form, what wanders from it? Is it real? I believe so, yes. Like a painting made by an artist. It might come out of someone's mind, but it is real once it's made. But the analogy you use is not quite accurate, is it? Matter retrieved from the void returns to the void, does it not? Very well thought, then. A poem or a song exists, even if it isn't written down. But it is forgotten, it ceases to be. A story lost to time forever. A revolution struck from the minds of those who wield it is a dull sword indeed. You're not asking if they're real, you're asking if they're valid. No. I would also ask whether or not you're asking in a roundabout way. All things from the void are only here because we willed them into existence. Yes, I suppose you could phrase it that way, but how are we to be certain we have not made manifest of our own devils? I believe that the challenges we face are dangerous. They're also real enough to cause us pain, but they cannot be treated with a bullet. At least not that one that I found. Like they're actual ghosts. Like we've seen them. Alright, Duviri, uh, down in the Bastion, or the whole down back in the Zeraman ship. Yeah. Those are real enough to cause us pain, but they can't be treated with a bullet. At least not one that I found. What is all this about, Leon? Really? Too pushy. But I really want to get to the bottom of it. I'm not looking up the tutorial. You can phrase it that way, but how certain we have not made manifest of our own devils? Those are real enough to cause us pain, but they can't be treated with a bullet. At least not one that I found. Perhaps, but so many turn to excess to staunch a bleeding wound, to unseen but aching, curable, but by strength of soul, not armaments. Though I find myself, as always, in doubt. Forgive my intrusion. Thank you for your time, Drifter. Fuck. That shit took me 30 minutes. Damn. They started making these into audiobooks or something.